Throughout his many-splendid 40-year career, David Bowie has succeeded where almost every other enduring popular artist has failed. Continually courageous in his avant-garde style choices, he's kept a miraculously clean sheet of fashion faux pas. He released his first solo album in 1967, but it wasn't until 2 years later that he got his commercial breakthrough with the single Space Oddity. 4 decades and 25 albums later, he's amassed a fortune of around £100 million.
It's a struggle to understand how I'm no longer 20. I don't know anybody else this has ever happened to. Most people, they get to 20, and then they stay 20. It didn't happen for me, though. I just went on and on and on, and suddenly I'm 56.
In 1972, he burst out of another chrysalis as the androgynous extraterrestrial Ziggy Stardust. Audiences were said to have found his live shows so exhilarating that people were having sex in the aisles. He certainly wasn't thinking about the future.
It didn't occur to me that, you know, rock and roll ever had a life that long, you know. Well, nobody at that particular time really thought it would become something. Myself and my contemporaries of my age, I guess it's all new ground to us, you know. We're just learning what to do with it at this age and still playing rock and roll. Because we're the first bunch that have gotten that far along, you know.
Into the 80s, he introduced himself to a whole new generation as a suave lounge lizard and scored his biggest commercial success ever with the album Let's Dance. It spawned 4 hits: Ashes to Ashes, Let's Dance, Modern Love and China Girl, confirming his status as a transgenerational sex god. At the end of the decade, he formed the hard rock quartet Tin Machine. They released 2 studio albums and a live record. The band received mixed reviews and a somewhat lukewarm reception. But then David Bowie's continual reinvention has never had a commercial incentive.
It's for selfish reasons as much as anything else. It's to keep us interested, you know. Because I think if the artist's interest goes, it plays to the audience that way, and you don't want to go and see an artist who looks bored stiff with what he's doing.
Now in his 60s, he's still a workaholic, but his early hedonistic outlook has matured.
It's rather disturbing because when you're young, you think so much is important, including oneself. But as you get older, I think you find less and less is important, apart from some very fundamental things. One of them being a love of one's fellow man, and a care for their survival, and a care for one's immediate family, then friends, and then wider, like a circle, like ripples in water.